I'm the owner and founder, Charity Martin, of the wonderful place called the Nook, a place where you can relax and read and you can drink some coffee. Yeah. So for the new employees, welcome to the family. And so now we're going to talk about the 7 principles in sales management. So we have 5 things for a coaching in a retail environment. Always be alert, behavior observing, listen into the conversation, make conversation, and know the sell model. Always be alert just basically means you're checking out the store. Oh, good, right? If anything's missing, that's cool. Sometimes you get too busy. That's cool. We'll help you out. So observing behavior with your customer is highly important. If you have like really good posture, good body language, and nice tone of your voice, it makes everything a lot easier. If it's the polar opposite, that's not good. So we listen to the conversation to make sure the tone and the body language is all good. If it's not, then the next step is to make conversation and do like saying, talk to you and saying you made this mistake. And it's okay if you did this because we're all human. And it's like not just having a conversation, figuring out what's going on and making sure we're good, because it's good to have a really good relationship between me or one of the people who's in charge with you guys. So the sell model is basically just like you always have a structure after that. If you have any questions or stuff like that, always ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. That's how you learn. So we have some skill building classes in a retail environment. Yay! So you always hire with attitude and train skills. You're born with the attitude, but not the skills. You can learn the skills because you learn them as you go. But attitude's always been part of yourself, so it's okay if you have a little bit of attitude, just make it proper. That's all I ask. And get to know all your employees and know the training program that's also customized for you guys. The reason being is because everyone's different, different quirks, different strengths, different weaknesses, different ways of doing things in the store. And having a training program that's customized to you guys is wonderful. And it helps you learn the stuff your way. There's different ways of learning, which would include role playing, watching films, training like in the store, or if you need to go away and learn stuff, that's cool. But role playing with employees is very, very important because you get to learn different ways of solving problems, what that works for you the best, and you can go on with your wonderful experience with your customer. So we have modular training, which basically means, okay, guess what? You get to learn different ways of solving the problem, like with the role playing. Except you have multiple options. You figure out which one's best, obviously. And then if not, you can ask the employee and stuff like that. Then you have to continue yourself to improve yourself because you're human. We all make mistakes. You continue to learn. Rules and creativity, that one's fun. Because, rules are meant to be broken. Creativity expands your mind. But with rules, you get boundaries. Nothing goes out of whack or anything like that. Creativity just explores your mind, like I said. But there's good to have rules and creativity. Without creativity, rules are just boring. Without rules, creativity can be pretty crazy. So good to have a good balance of both. And always get help. Even if you are an expert at retail, no matter what the question, ask me, ask any of the others who are in charge. And it's good to know. So relationships and customers seem to kind of go very well. So relationship strategies are very nice because you get to know your customer and you get to know them through talking to them and having in-person communication. If you have that, you have a very strong connection with the customer and you get to talk to them and see what they like, and they get to see the stuff they want. And it just happens to work out very well. So, ethical foundation in relationship and selling. So, ethical foundation is very important to the store because if you have a good one from the the store, you have a really good reputation in the community, and everything just seems to go very well. And also having a good relationship in selling also goes with it too, because if you have a good reputation and then your merch, then you actually sell your stuff in the stores, it'll be easier for people to come in and they'll like the environment and they'll love it. They'll trust you. So, and here is the fun part. You deal with customers' concerns and then the people who just objected. So there are different techniques to deal with this. One thing is for sure, all of them has the same problem. Even though every business is different, all of them have the same problem. First thing you do is you always let your customers be heard. If they have a complaint or something like that, you listen. You don't overpower them. Understand their situation. Sometimes they can't afford it, or they just want to exchange their item. If you can help them any way you can, please do. You can contact the manager or anyone else who's in charge. And then you help, and then basically you figure out what product is similar if you don't have it in stock. And always make sure the customer always asks you because otherwise, yeah, no, that'd be bad if they don't. So, training, compensating, and motivating you guys. So training, basically we're just training you to make sure you do your job properly through workshops, training, on the job, role playing, learning from different strategies of the situation. Compensating is basically training because when you learn from that, you gain skills, learning how to be friendly with customers, do things quickly and efficiently on the sales floor. Then motivating you guys is really fun. What you do is basically, you know, like if you want to get excited for your job, it will help you motivate. For example, like a raise or a bonus or a goal that can be plausible within reach, basically. Or if you want to do well for yourself, your self-motivation, good for you. So basically, that's pretty much coming into the presentation and customer contact skills. So basically, that's highly important because you gotta present yourself, you gotta make yourself look good. So presentation is very essential in the store, and having contact skills with the customer is very important because if you look good and you present yourself in a friendly way, they'll come back. So I mean, it's really like you engage in conversation, like I said, or you can help, like say, hey, this is a good book to read. I highly recommend it. Like recommend a book, or just like suggest give them some coffee while they read their books while reading in the Nook. And that is actually the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. So if you got any questions, I'm here.